Fortune favours the bold and daring. I've heard this quote so many times. I've seen designs of this quote and I absolutely love it. It's actually a proverb or a Latin proverb, but a lot of people have actually requoted it and it's really cool. But whenever I hear this quote, it sort of reminds me of a time of where I needed to be bold and I needed to actually go out and be a bit audacious and be a bit courageous. And that time was when I was starting to do what I'm doing now, which is logo design. If you don't know, I'm a logo designer and I work with companies and different people to design logos. I'm also a hand letterer and I make videos online. But this quote, fortune favours the bold and daring, is something that I've wanted to talk to you guys about for quite a while. You see, a lot of people ask me questions such as, Will, how did you get to where you are now? And where I'm at now isn't that great. But people always ask me, Will, how do you do what you do, which is sort of like put videos online and make all this content for us, and how did you get started doing it, and what tools do you use? Actually, probably the question that people ask me the most is, what tools do you use so I can do the same as you? And I think that question is the wrong question to ask when it comes to working out how I've done what I've done. Does this make sense? Basically, a lot of people ask me, Will, how do you do what you do? I've answered these things on my Periscope Q&As and little blogs that I've done online and other people's interviews. And I think that the answers that I've given haven't really been up to scratch because I haven't been able to show you guys what I mean when I answer them. So this is what this video is dedicated to. So I'm going to answer all the questions that you guys could ever ask me about my business with this one statement or this proverb. Fortune favours the bold and daring. I think a lot of the times now, because we have computers and tutorials online, that we think there's like a one quick fix, or there is something that we can all do to get to where another person is because everyone sort of fits the same. But that is wrong, because I could give you this brush pen over here and ask you to do some brush calligraphy, but it wouldn't be the same as mine because I do it in a different way. I've got muscle memory that helps me design or helps me do the lettering, and I've also got different ways of holding the pen than you may have. So you see, I could tell you that the way that I do my brush lettering is through a Copic marker, but you may not get the same results because you're a different person with a different personality. But what I can tell you is that how I get my results is by being bold and daring. And it's the same across the board with all my creative side of work. A lot of people ask, Will, how do you get clients? Well, it's about being bold and courageous. Will, how do you make money online by doing videos? Well, you have to be bold and courageous. Fortune favours the bold and courageous. I believe there is fortune for everyone who is bold and courageous. The idea of boldness is being a bit daring and having courage. So when it comes to your business side, it's about finding courage and being daring. Without putting this label on you, I just want to say there is two people or two kinds of people. There are people who are willing to take risks and people who aren't. I don't think either of them are better than each other. I just think these are two different types of people that are willing to take risks or people who aren't. The questions that you guys ask me about my business are all related to how did I get to a certain place or how do I achieve this certain effect or whatever. But it all stems down to being bold and courageous. When I started on YouTube to get to where I am now, I've had to be bold and courageous. When I wanted to start Creative Bar, and I'm doing now, I had to be bold and courageous, and I also had to trust that you guys wouldn't hate me for Creative Bar as well, which I'm glad that a lot of you don't. But the moral of this video is really just about me telling you to be bold and courageous. If you're wanting to get to that next step, wherever you are, whether you're a designer or just a general creative person or in college, university, school, wherever you are, you're going to have an element of courage and boldness to get there. So see this video as a bit of an encouragement. Fortune favours the bold and daring. Maybe some of you guys are scared of going that next step in a certain direction because it takes an element of risk and courage. Just do it. Be a Nike lad and just go with the slogan, just do it. You never know what will happen. I'll leave you with this. What's the worst that can happen? Seriously, if you mess up on something, what's the worst that can happen? Whether it's designing something new for a client that they may not have expected. I hope this video helps you guys. I just really wanted to encourage you in what you're doing, because the work that you guys are bringing out is amazing. You guys keep tweeting at me and stuff. And I just wanted to make sure you guys were being bold and courageous. And I hope this video helps inspire you to be more courageous and bold. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I've got some awesome new things in the work for you, like a new course for you coming out soon, and also a new curly font that's coming out for you as well, so that'll be really cool for you guys to download. Follow the links in the description for them when they come out. I'll be putting a landing page up somewhere so you get more information about them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next video in a bit.